Welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
I'm Helen.
We are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow, and today is Monday, December 1st.
That crept up on you.
Very quickly. Originally, we're going to be doing a book video because I don't know why, but I thought Monday was November 30th. And we were going to be doing,
Right.
book-related things.
Not the start of the festivities.
Right. Also, I had no idea last Monday when we were talking about how we were going to be doing certain things on this week's podcast.
How Thanksgiving was going to go.
How Thanksgiving was going to go.
So how was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving started off beautifully. We had things under control. The house was clean and ready. My brother and the boys arrived.
It wasn't like overly stressful.
No.
We planned everything to get things ready so that it wasn't like you were
cooking.
running around.
It was great.
And then everybody got here.
Well, no. Because even when everybody got here, it was still okay.
Right.
Sister number 3 and our brother-in-law came. My brother Larry and the boys came. It was loud.
There were football games.
It was perfect.
We were playing with the 6-year-old.
Yeah. I was sitting playing Battleship. I think it was Battleship that I was playing with him.
That thing.
Oh,
the
shark.
dinosaur thing.
Were we on the dinosaur?
Yeah.
Okay, so we were playing a dinosaur game, and evidently I was sitting with my leg twisted a little bit or something. I don't know. Whatever happened, I stood up and immediately sat back down again because my right knee was so painful it could not hold my weight at all. This has happened a couple of times, and usually what happens is if I can get it straight, whatever is wrong kind of pops back into what's supposed to happen, and it feels like nothing has happened. However, this time I could not straighten it up at all. Sister number 3 is a nurse, and she came and took a look at it. She said it wasn't dislocated. She could tell that, but we just couldn't get it straight. We did get it propped up on a chair with ice, but I couldn't stand by myself. I couldn't get myself up or out of the chair to stand. I couldn't walk on crutches or a walker or anything like that. And so Thursday night, I wound up in the hospital, in the ER. I went in at about 10:30, I think.
I think they got here probably about 10 o'clock, yeah. So
I got to ride in an ambulance for the first time. These are all firsts that I never, ever want to do again. I got to spend 12 hours in the ER, and then they decided they were going to admit me because I couldn't get upstairs to either my bedroom or the bathroom, more importantly, the bathroom.
Well, you still couldn't even walk at that point.
I couldn't
you couldn't do anything.
I could not get up off the table or anything. I was stuck there. So they admitted me, and I spent all of Friday and most of Saturday in the hospital. By Friday afternoon, Helen and my mom came to visit me, and the physical therapist came and was going to evaluate my knee and see what I could actually do. And with his help, I was able to get up out of bed and walk with a walker. It was slow, but I could walk. So then we decided, okay, I can get home and I can move around enough that even if I'm stuck on the second floor, I can focus, I can make it work.
Right. Get me out of here.
Right. Unfortunately, they couldn't do anything without a discharge, which didn't come till 3 o'clock on Saturday. So I spent another night in the hospital. But by the time they were ready to release me, I was able to walk with a knee brace, which extends from right below my hip all the way down to the bottom of my calf, completely immobilizing the knee. I could walk with that and one crutch, and I could maneuver my way around. I was confident that I was going to be able to do stairs, that kind of thing, so that I didn't need the ambulance to bring me home or anything, because originally it was going to be the ambulance was going to bring me home and they were going to get me to the second floor so that I was at least on a floor level that I could move around, but I didn't need it.
The key is in the castle, there is no bathroom on the first floor.
Right.
All facilities are on the second floor. So she needs to be on the second floor for the bathrooms.
Right.
So, but in the end, by Saturday, I went to pick her up for the discharge. I'm like, okay, are you going to be having a wheelchair? And she's like, nope, I refuse the wheelchair. I'm going to walk out of here.
I did. I walked out and I got in the car. Saturday, I used the long brace Yesterday and today I am in a shorter brace that wraps around my knee, but allows me to, my knee is not stuck straight out all the time. Besides the long brace, for some reason, it does not fit properly. When I'm sitting, it's fine. I stand up and it slides right down. And I know you need to tighten it, but we were all trying to tighten it and everything. And still, you stand up and it just, I think when you're sitting down and getting up, it moves it down just enough so that it loses the traction and it just slides right down. So the shorter one is around my knee and it's fine. I am able to go up and down stairs just fine. I use a cane just as an extra precaution on the stairs, but other than that, I'm good. I'm not up to doing our nightly walks yet, which frustrates me, but I can maneuver, I can walk, I can get around.
You're not in the hospital.
I'm not in the hospital. Oh, thank God I'm not in the hospital. That was such a miserable experience. I mean, the people there are wonderful. They are the loveliest people, and some of them, I mean, the nurses that were doing, they had to do head to toe skin check to check for tattoos and cuts and abrasions and anything like that. And holy cow, don't need to do that again.
They're thorough.
They are very thorough. And the number of times I was asked if I were being abused in one shape or another. Have I come from an abusive relationship? Have I come from an abusive family? Have I come from abuse in my childhood? And it's like, no. Are you afraid to go home? No. Can't wait. So, it was, yesterday I spent sleeping because I didn't get very much sleep in the hospital, but it was just, you get home and you relax and everything is okay. And my companions
are much happier.
Much, much happier.
The reaction, if I had had the forethought, I would have filmed it, but it was just, when she got out of the car, the dogs were outside, and it was just, I mean, Hugo was crying.
Yeah.
These little whimpers that were coming out of him when he saw her, and Ivy just lost her mind. She just lost her mind. She was jumping, she was running, it was just, get me through this gate.
Right. So it was so nice to get back to them. I miss them so much.
The cats were grateful too.
They were.
They just, not quite so effusive about it.
Agatha actually came out when Amanda was here.
Yeah.
She never does. So yes, I am back and everything is good. However, I hope you guys had a nice Thanksgiving. Not nearly as drama-filled as ours.
I was going to say, I don't know. I was like, I don't want a quiet little Thanksgiving with just the three of us.
Right. By
about 5 o'clock Thursday afternoon, I'm like, quiet Thanksgiving, just the three of us. It was
until
fun. It was stressful.
It was very stressful
because we didn't know what was happening. And anyway, you have an MRI. You have to schedule an MRI.
Right. I have had X-rays, CAT scans. I had to have a chest X-ray when I was admitted. I had to have an EKG done when I was admitted. I was asking the nurse, is everything okay with the EKG? And she said, by law, I can't tell you because I'm not a doctor. However, if something were wrong, you'd have a lot more people in here. I said, okay. So heart and lungs are good.
Yeah.
This is good to know. Everything else is fine. It's just my stupid knee. So I am following up with an orthopedic surgeon that I saw in the hospital. He came and did a cursory inspection. And I will be following up with him. I'm going to call and make an appointment today, and they'll do an MRI and figure out what it is. Everybody seems to think it may be a torn meniscus.
And we're all going with fingers crossed to physical therapy and rest.
Yeah. And maybe losing some poundage.
Surgery.
So we shall see what the doctor says. We will keep you informed. But for right now, everybody is back and everybody is good.
Right. Break to let the dogs inside.
Okay, so let's talk about happy things.
Yes.
It's December 1st, which means you guys are opening your advent calendars of yarn.
Right.
We are going to have a video that shows us opening our first day of yarn, and how it's shown knit up, but we're going to put it at the end so that if you haven't opened yours, that's fine. You can just skip that bit.
Right. We don't want to spoil anybody because today is the first.
Right.
So
Starting tomorrow, we're going to be putting them up on Instagram, but we're going to be a day behind. So tomorrow we'll be putting up the first days on Instagram.
right, because we don't want anybody scrolling through Instagram who hasn't opened theirs yet. And
Yeah.
so we'll run the 2nd through the 25th as far as the yard is concerned.
Right. We also have started our projects with it. I am doing the button box blanket, and you are doing the...
I am doing the Quiet Magic Advent Wrap, which is a crochet,
Right.
DK crochet.
Mine is knit and Helen's is DK crochet, and we are several days ahead because I just...
Who
wanted
knew
to-
we were going to lose 3 days on the Thanksgiving weekend for other things?
So what we did was we've been filming day by day as we finished it so that we're not giving anything away.
Right.
So you'll be seeing things that you'll be seeing it as our projects expand.
Right.
This year for Advent, the last 2 years we've done Book Vent with Sister Number 3, but this year we decided to do something a little bit different. We each picked a theme for one of the sisters, and we are giving smaller presents for each day of the month. So
I gave to Amanda. Amanda gave to Mary Beth, and Mary Beth's giving to me. My theme for Amanda, if you haven't opened it yet, don't watch. My theme for Amanda is The Wizard of Oz. So I had a lot of fun putting that together.
yeah, oh yeah, we did. And you found most of it by yourself.
Right.
I found a couple of things.
At the end, yeah.
I helped a couple of bits. Amanda's theme for me is 5-star books. And each of the presents has a card on it with a quote from the book. And then on the back is the name of the book. I did not get this one.
We were close-ish.
Every spring, I see these rookie girls hardly dry behind the ears, all their joints brand new off the factory floor. It is from the Briar Club. And she knows how much I love Lego. So she got me a Lego set that are Briar roses. All right, I'm just going to say this. Amanda, you win Advent.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This is brilliant. And I love it. Thank you very, very much.
I went with such literal interpretations. So my first package, I did not know what the theme was, and this was my card on my first package from Mary Beth.
And for those of you that can't read my
Right, it says, the circus arrives without warning. So I'm like, oh, well, that's the night circus. Is the whole thing the night circus? And she's like, yes. I'm like, oh, God, I'm so excited. So for those of you new, the night circus is one of my all-time absolute favorite books. So I got a bookmark today, and it is so gorgeous. And if you've read the book, it just means everything.
Yes. Everything is in that picture.
Right. I mean, you've got
Marcus and Celia.
and the red for the reverse, and then the cloud, the tents, and the, oh God. I just love this book.
I know. I had so much fun doing this, and I was telling Helen as I was looking up the quotes, I'm ready to go back in and start reading
Right.
it all over again
Yeah.
because
Drop
the
whatever you're
words
doing,
just wrap around you.
Yeah.
I love Erin Morgenstern's writing. She really should come out with a third book.
She really should.
It's time.
I mean, it's been long enough. I mean,
Really?
what was it, like 2018 when the Starless Sea came out?
Probably. Honestly, come on, woman, get on it. Okay.
Don't you need to make a living?
No, because people like us keep buying stuff around.
Oh yeah,
State
I mean,
Circus.
she's touting the tarot card now. That's the tarot
Oh,
deck.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, do I need another tarot deck?
Oh,
I
yes.
just bought a tarot deck.
Yes, but is it the Night Circus?
No, it's not.
So, yes.
And it's
Okay.
illustrated by her.
Okay. All right. Instead of doing other Advents, this year we got something slightly different. This is the Snowfall Manor Murders. And it is a book that has a story, and then it's got 24 little puzzles that you have to solve, like word puzzles and things like that you have to solve. And by the end, you figure out who was murdered and why.
Okay.
So this is going to be fun to do.
Did you do the story?
I just read the behind the scenes of it. It's an old English manor, and the patriarch has, gathered everybody around type of thing. And
Somebody died.
Somebody's going to die. I'm pretty sure it's him. So we shall see.
Okay, cool.
We'll let you know how that goes. Okay, so yarn. This year we did our advent calendar around the national parks. And anybody who bought it got a postcard that looks like this inside their box or their bag.
Which is a map of the national parks.
Yes. And on the back is listed all the national parks that we chose to go dye yarn for. I explained that we started in the easternmost national park on the contiguous United States on the 1st, and we end on the 24th on the westernmost national park on the contiguous United States. So we start with sunrise in Acadia, and we're going to wind up with sunset in Olympic National Park, Washington. Okay. So we start in sunrise and wind up in sunset. Everybody knows what all the different national parks are, right? Because it's there. If you got the 12 days of Christmas, either the neutrals or the brights, they are not numbered 1 through 12. They are numbered with the number of the park that they are, so that you can then find it on the thing.
So for you start like with the neutrals, you start with day 2. So your first one is 2.
Right. But everybody should have gotten this. If you did not get this, please send us an email, toadhollowNJ@gmail.com, and I can email it to you.
Right. We're pretty sure they ended up in every box.
Yeah. To get it in, but just in case something happened, you'll have it. Anyway, so we are going to put in what we have done so far with number 1 right here,
along with the inspiration picture.
Yes. Color number 1 is Acadia National Park in Maine. Here is our inspiration picture.
This is the beginning of my quiet magic wrap. So it's going to be a giant trapezoid, shall we say, but you start at the corner and work your way out. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? We're gonna have to dye up full skeins of this for sweaters because it is just such a pretty color. So, day 1 in the books.
Yes, we are going to be doing on Instagram, we're going to be showing the yarn, the picture, the inspiration picture, and then each of our progress in the colors.
Right.
Okay. All right. So I think that does it for us, right?
I think so.
All right. We are going to be doing daily things on Instagram and our TikToks. So,
and wherever we can, we'll throw it up as a YouTube short as well.
Right.
Sometimes it gets too long and YouTube gets annoying. Yeah.
I think the Instagram or the advents are going to be going up on YouTube Shorts. The yarn is going to be on Instagram.
Okay.
So we're going to keep them separate because together they get too long, but the individual if we keep those separate, we can do it.
We can do it in the time frame. Yeah.
Right. So yarn will be on Instagram at toadhollowNJ.
I am another Crafty Toad on TikTok.
I am Mary Beth 494 on TikTok.
However, you only need to follow one of us because we're each putting up the same video.
Right. And then the shorts will be on YouTube right here on our channel. Okay. I think that does it.
And if you want to be notified of when they go up on YouTube, if you haven't already, A, subscribe, please subscribe. B, hit the notification bell, and that'll notify you every time we put up anything, whether it's a short or a regular video or whatever. So you get notified and we don't get lost in the algorithm, which we have a tendency to do.
Okay. Okay. So have a wonderful month of December because we will not be doing a YouTube like this until January.
Right. We will come in the beginning of January and do a yearly wrap up.
Yeah, because we are going to show, I think, recaps of what we got done in cross stitch, what we got done in knitting, and books.
Sewing.
We
have sewing wrap-ups.
Yeah, we have got, I did a lot of sewing this year.
Yeah, we did a lot of sewing.
You think about this, the ones that we started in January, you and I got a bunch of quilts done.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay. Have a wonderful holiday.
Have a great season.
Yeah. Have fun with family and friends.
Right.
And we'll see you in January.
Go for the great. Bye. Bye.